afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1191st edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni, and that, of course, would be me. Good evening, traders. This video coming to you late at night on a Wednesday night for trading Thursday, that's June 19th, 2014. Before I show you my host of stuff here on the board that we're going to discuss, I thought I'd remind you that futures trading can be extremely risky, can cause substantial financial loss. You can lose your money, your parents' money, your little chihuahua's money, your grandpa's money. You can lose everybody's money. This is a tough game. Have your stops in, put them in first. All right, traders, so what's going on? For trading on Thursday, the charts are still looking strong in all major U.S. indices. Green Omni, we love to applaud for those green Omnis, right? Green Omni for Thursday in all major U.S. indices. The only one that seems to be lagging now is the NASDAQ a little bit, but we'll see because great job, the TF, the Russell did. Fantastic job it did catching up in the last few days. Now, I've been showing you a lot of videos, and in each video saying, the Russell's the laggard, the Russell's got to catch up. Well, boom, 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 boom. Wait until you see some charts. The Russell certainly caught up to the rest of the crew. A flag is a flag is a flag. In my last video, that was my lesson. We will go over that lesson because bravo for technical analysis. It was perfect. And then, speaking of flags, Euro currency. Is there a flag forming in the euro currency? Now, traders, these flags have been working out really well. If you like the analysis I've been putting forth in these videos, subscribe to my YouTube videos right here. Hit the subscribe button, and each night or every other night, depends upon the market movement, when I put out a video when I think it's necessary, which is just about every night, you will get a copy of that video. You can also come on down to livewithoscar.com and join my free trading room where an army of us Omniacs huddle together to figure out what's coming next. I'm at the helm, I'm on camera, I'm on microphone, I'm there to help you. And it's free, so don't trade along. Come hang out with me. All right, so that's livewithoscar.com. All right, so listen. Absolute positive green Omni in our U.S. indices looking great. A flag is a flag is a flag, and once again, we will go over that lesson, which we've done many times in these videos, and boy, oh boy, do they work well when they're working. And the euro currency, you might find it a little surprising. Traders, with no further ado, let's go look at some charts. Traders, this is the chart I put before you in my last video, and I said, look, this is how flags work. A flag is a flag is a flag. Here is a big bull flag after the bull flag was tested at the low right here. So check this out. Here's your flag, and here's what I showed you in my last video. I said that the market came down to the bottom of the flag, which hit right here, but at the same time it also connected, or at the conjuncture of this line, the bottom of the flag, and this big channel right here. When they came together, I said buy signal, and the market exploded. So in front of your eyes in my last video, I gave you this flag, and I said this should explode. This is how it works. A flag is a flag is a flag. I don't care what anyone says, Fed day or not, we're going higher. And that's what I said to you in my last video. Now, let's look and see what happened. Traders, there it is. What more could you ask for? A round of applause. Is that not insane? Look again. Look what happened there. Traders, that's what it was. This is what it is. My goodness, what a great run. Those flags were fantastic. This was the very same chart we used in Monday's video, updated on Wednesday, which was today, and look at what happened. So bravo for technical analysis. Boy, does it work well. Next. Dow Jones Industrial Average. I showed this to you and I said, traders, this is an example of what some people think is a topping pattern, but I was in our last class, I showed you in the last video that this will likely be a continuation pattern higher to get us out of here. Not a topping pattern. Why? Because a topping pattern is huge. It's a huge head and shoulders. It's not a little teeny one. And it would be much bigger than that, in fact. So this little one's generally a continuation pattern. And I told you that we can sort of fudge this into another one just like that. and it will be a continuation pattern, and boom, that's what happened. This was the pattern, and we broke out of it right here. This was the pattern, and we broke out of it right here. Continuation pattern it was. Omni was right on target. That was a great call, and you see the end result. We could not have been more on target this week so far. Then we've got the Dow Jones Transportation Average. Look at this wonderful pattern. Repetitive pattern from here to here, up to here, 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 here. Well, then touches the top, hits the bottom. On its way to where? Right there. That's where it needs to go. That's our transportation average. Then we've got another pretty chart here. Look at the E-mini S&P traders. Another chart I showed you in the last couple of videos, especially in the last one before this one. And I said, look, this is a major resistance line. Then we got above the resistance, came back down under it, then got back above, which means resistance has been tested and is now support. Very same chart, exact same chart. Let me blow it up for you a little bit. Traders, this is the same chart, but I blew up that little square so that you can see this was the major resistance, but we got above it. Then we came back down and tested it, got back above it in a wonderful fashion, settled all the way at the highs. That means support tested and held. So the support tested and passed the test. You got to love the E-mini S&P. Then if you think flags are working, bullish or bearish, what do we do with this market? Euro currency. If you want to note this last flag, it was a nice looking flag, and the end result was a breakdown all the way to here. So now, this looks to me like another flag is building right here, and the euro currency sitting right here as I'm speaking to you about this video. The likelihood is if it gets a little higher, it should hit some resistance and come back down to here. And if we get really lucky, it'll follow the arrow. So that's what we're expecting in the euro currency, because we do know this. A flag is a flag is a flag. And if you think that one worked, and if you think that one might work, what do you think about this one right here? Did that one work too? It sure did. Look at that, right? Flag number 1 worked. Flag number 2 worked. This is flag number 3. Should it work? I say it should. Traders, pull your own charts, do your own homework. Always, always do your own analysis. Never take anybody's word for this stuff. Do your own homework. It's your money that's going to be at risk. So, traders, you've seen the charts. There is my technical argument for why we've got the green Omni. I expect the market to move higher. Traders, we've got stock recommendations. The Omni now puts out stock recommendations. Go Omni, go stocks. These are in single stocks, and they're in stocks that are volatile, that move every day, so we can get in and hopefully be out within 1 day's time. If that's the style of trading that you like, come on down to livewithoscar.com. Click the brown site. That's the stock site. We've got stock recommendations for you, and I run them just like I run the commodity recs. All right, traders. So once again, I'll see you at the site. I'll see you in the chat room. Always remember, try to keep your emotions at bay when you're in this game. Actually, before I tell you about keeping your emotions at bay, let me just say this. To all of you traders that have contacted me, either phone call, met with me, or sent emails, would you like for me to hold another Omni camp? I certainly will. It's a little bit muggy here in Vegas in August. You know, I don't know that I want to hold one midsummer. So I am going to let you start filling out applications for an Omni camp, and then I'll decide it's going to be August, September, somewhere in there. Most likely September. We'll see. We'll see how the weather is. If it's too hot in Vegas, you stay home. We'll do this when it gets cold. However, it should help you out greatly with figuring out where these markets are going to go. So hot, cold, or indifferent, if I decide to hold the Omni Camp, make sure you fill out your applications. So come to the site, fill out your Omni Camp applications now. First come, first serve. I only take 5 of you at a time. So fill them out, and I'll begin to qualify you for the next scheduled Omni Camp. All right, traders. Again, I'll see you at livewithoscar.com. Keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do to help yourselves with that is say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. Stops are in. forget, put those stops in. I'll see you at livewithoscar.com. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.